I'm gonna try to play myself. Good morning, and welcome to Coffee and Conversations. I told you, look, I was prepared.
He always.
Soon as we say good morning, Gucci jumps on me. He wants to give.
Smart.
He wants to say good morning too.
I know.
Gucci, you trying to say good morning?
Gucci is so smart. He know when we're about to go live.
He know.
Star, you got a very smart dog.
He's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Mind your manners.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, and welcome to Coffee and Conversations. And as you know, some of us are drinking tea, but we're not spilling it. Some of us are drinking tea, but we're not spilling it.
Who was spilling it?
That went over your head.
Oh, girl, you got me.
There's a different type of conversation.
But we spilling this tea.
Today.
Oh,
the tea for the greatest you can be. Come on,
honey.
That's how we do
yes, we got a time.
Gucci, calm down. Get on down, boy.
And if y'all want us to talk about something, we want to talk about something.
Killer.
Let us know what y'all want to talk about when y'all. And Gucci think he a killer, honey. He be outside
running to the door today. I was coming to the door. He like, I said, here come the killer.
And he was eating. He don't disrupt his food for nothing. He be looking at you side-eye like, don't come over here, girl. I be like,
Okay, killer. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a moisin made.
Drink some more tea.
Listen, I still got my throat rattler. Y'all just got to know y'all been loved. Because, you know when you wake up and your voice just hasn't adjusted and you got that. I be listening to the replays like, ooh, she got that preacher voice.
I can't be saying no words. I be looking at the replays. I be like, dang, I can't pronounce words around here. Your brain be going so fast.
It be going so fast. Yes, it does.
But girl, I couldn't have no coffee yesterday because I had to fast. I had to be there at 7:30.
She had to fast, y'all. She had to get on my level. Somebody I can't have no coffee yesterday. How many of y'all will have a breakdown if you can't have no coffee in the morning, honey? That is some people's, like,
girl.
It's like your medicine.
I couldn't even function getting downtown to Presbyterian. I was like, oh God,
it's all mental, y'all.
It's mental. But if you addicted to, I guess
it's affliction. Yeah,
it's an addiction. Anything you feel like you need, let's talk about it. It's an addiction, like for real.
Because addiction ain't nothing more than a habit, right? So her habit in her mind, right? Because we're programmed.
Gotta have it.
We program ourselves. That's why you can change your mind at any time and change your heart, right? Mm-hmm. Because your heart follows your mind. So if you say, I love him, the heart gonna love him. If your mind say I'm done, the heart gonna be done. So people think that the heart really follows the mind, but the mind follows the heart. It serves you. It lives for you. It beats for you. It thrives for you. And so if you think, oh my goodness, I need to have my coffee, your body's like, oh my frantic, we didn't get our coffee. Right. Because it's like, well, what can I do, right? Because it's serving you. And so it starts just in your head.
My mind was like, I need my coffee.
I need my coffee.
I can't even, Lord, please let me get here safe.
Not let me get here
I gotta focus. Safe. Lord knows I need all my focus.
I'm trying to make it like this. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why is it?
Are we on the end? Are we on the end, y'all? Okay. Here we go.
I'm trying to make us where we in the middle.
Yes.
Whatever. Oh, but wait, before we get into topic and get into all that good stuff while we having these conversations, how beautiful is our overlay? Okay. Let's get this straight. Okay.
Yes.
We are. Let me get to the comments. I didn't even realize. Oh. Good morning. Good morning. Now we got a Facebook user that's saying good morning. I don't know if that is Tammy, but if it is Tammy, thumbs up. Because the last time she was LinkedIn. So yeah, we got to spend this time to share it. Oh my goodness. Hey James, it's been forever. How are you, Grandpa? Somebody's like Grandpa now. How are you loving? Yes. Yes, his daughter had a baby, a little girl.
See, look.
Thanks God for Facebook. You can find out what's going on.
Look at this.
It is Tammy. Hey,
lady. Oh my goodness.
Listen, the soy candle. Tammy, you need to put your link. She has soy candles that change your life. You hear me? Now, people always think that because I do poetry and I'm as they would say on a deeper level, people, many people just thought I was into oils and candles and stuff like that I would just know. And I meet Tammy. She came in from Atlanta before she relocated. And honey, we were at a conference. Lisa had did a conference that we went to. and she gave me this candle, girl. She blessed me with a candle, and I took that candle home. And I know because I'm not into candles, I would never have bought a candle, right? I never would have thought to buy a candle. So when I took that candle home, she changed my life. I've been buying candles ever since. You hear me?
Oh, really?
The absolute. I mean, it has the whole house smelling like amazing. I definitely went to her to get my base when I created my first ever. I have a soul candle, SOULE, right? Because we're dealing with the soul, the mindset, and the soul, SOLE, right? And so I got the words together. So it's live better with a better soul. Shout out to another queen who looked out for me. So anyway, let me tell you, her candles are amazing. He said he is. So we can put our comments up, y'all, now, because guess what? We are in here today. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, shucks.
It looks great. Thank you. Shout out to Melissa, the media marketer genius. Let me tell you.
A genius.
She'll make your stuff look like it look.
She seen that she could do it, and she ran with it, okay? And ain't playing with it.
Oh, you are retired? Let me find out that we can call James when we need a problem. He's free. He got time. He got time. Let me tell you something. That is a guy that will let you know what you should be doing, where you can go, honey. You listen.
Such a sweetheart.
Good vibes all the time.
Such a sweetheart.
Definitely going to take you to the lead you point to. That's the word I was looking for. Very resourceful. Not selfish with information. Let me tell you, a game changer. Changed my life. Changed Rondell's life. Let me tell you.
Come on now.
Shout out to James Sutton. Okay. But yes, how is the grandparent world? I'm sure you are loving it.
That'd be like
the few peaches. I told you my words just are not coming out right. The few peaches that I spoke. I got some great sleep. Okay. I slept twice yesterday. Maybe that's it.
Girl, well, and this thing just I'm talking and it's doing that. Why is it doing that? What I push?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. She's sharing, and I'm telling you, nowadays.
Wait a minute.
Nowadays, we are so digital. Listen, we're gonna get to our topic because our topic is are you an asset? Wait, what is it? Look, I'm saying
assets versus liabilities.
Assets versus liabilities. And I'm thinking, are you an asset or a liability as the person that you are? So we're gonna deal with both credit, not even credit, just
I mean, an asset could be an asset in any realm. In any realm. Financial, relationships. Are you an asset in somebody's life? You in a relationship.
Are you an asset in your own life?
Liability. Like, come on now.
You know, all what roads start with you. Are you an asset to you first?
Correct. Come on. I mean, we could go all over.
We're gonna go all over the place.
Like,
we definitely have 45 minutes to do it, so we'll be like this. And you could join in however you like. Because I be
telling you, I be talking about, like in my realm, I be talking about the house. You know, people say if you ain't making no money from your house, like I feel like you renting. You got a mortgage, but but you still kicking out money every month. Yeah. So is it really an asset? It's a liability until you begin to use it to bring money in. Yeah. Versus that money keep coming out your pocket. So, you know, I know me and my dad.
Hey, Author Lynette.
Hey, lady.
Good morning, and thanks for sharing, my dear.
Some days a liability. Come on now, let's be honest. Let's be honest with it. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Some real conversation, okay? Sometimes you an asset, sometimes you could be a liability.
And sometimes you can be both. You can be an ass and you can lie.
When you start lying, you become you can be a real ass when you start that lying. Because you gotta untie that thing.
This asset. Are you setting up people's ass sometimes? Are you lying about their abilities? Are you an asset and a liability? Let's talk about it.
See, y'all. See, you ain't right.
But I'm just saying.
We
can play with the words however we want to play with the words, but
what say you?
The meaning, the point is, are you adding or taking away from people?
Come on, that's
what you increasing or decreasing, right? Are you elevating or de-escalating? How do you show up? Deflating because of inflation, right? So, I mean, that's the real question. What are we?
What we got going on, y'all? I can't.
If you piss me off, I'm both.
Come on.
That part.
You are truly an asset, though. Yes,
you are truly an asset.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Don't laugh at us. We crazy, I know. But hey, wake up. Let's talk about it. What say you?
Yeah, I would say that I'm both. My husband would say no, I'm not a liability. Most people can think people are liabilities when you from your perspective, because you have to
how they seeing it.
Right. How they seeing it.
Yeah.
But it's really, I would say, even a liability is like, when I even think about liability, it's almost like dependent, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, are you always, and you don't always want to be one or the other. You do want balance, because it's given to receive.
And it depends on you as a person.
Right.
Because some people don't mind being liabilities.
Yeah.
They like, this is my life and this is what it is.
Yeah.
What's yours is yours and what's
mine
is mine.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. And you know, coming in the game what it is.
And perspective is everything.
Come on.
Right? So you could be, and then remember, it's also from the other people looking in, because what might be an asset to you may be a liability from where they're standing, and that just means from the level in which they can produce, or you see what I'm saying, give back off. So they'll be like, if it was me, I would not, but if it's somebody else, they could, because they're equipped, right? They are qualified to be an asset to somebody who is right now working on their life, right? And so when you are building it, it's hard for you to start out as an asset when you're trying to figure it out. But I think that everybody can be an asset if you're intentional. If you bring what it is that you can bring without.
And it's not always equal stuff.
No, it's not.
Because as long as you're giving something within your capacity, like we was talking, right? It's not dollar for dollar, maybe, because it's not within your capacity.
Oh, that's a good one, James.
Right? What he said?
He said, hand out or hand up. Some liabilities push you. And that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And so it allows you to become an asset.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Growing up, we had some liabilities that pushed us to be assets, right? Yeah. Some people would be like, oh, I'm never going to do it like this, and I'm never going to. And that was seeing them at the certain behavior or certain thing as a liability to push you to make sure your life don't look the same. So I love that perspective, because,
that's a good one.
And that's probably why God makes us dependents. Help us depend. She said, my asset behind me will not go down.
Girl, give me some of that.
Give me some of that. Kia, tell them how you was running on the treadmill for the first time ever yesterday in her whole life.
Girl, so I had to go get my heart checked.
People got different problems. Let me just tell you. She never was on the treadmill before ever.
The doctor was like, so we're going to put you on this treadmill. I was like, okay. She said, have you ever been on the treadmill? I was like, no. She was like, no. She said, you don't exercise? I was like, no. I said, well, listen, I'm from New York and we used to walk. I said, but when I came down here, oh, no, that was never. I'll never walk. So we get in the car, we go everywhere. Everything is drive up and drive through here, right? So I'm like, no. She was like, so she had me on the treadmill, y'all. I'm walking. She said in 30 seconds, it's going to go a little faster and it's going to go steeper. Chill. 30 seconds came, that thing said, whoop. I was like,
I'm done.
Looking like a child. The lady was holding my back on the thing so I won't fly back with the thing.
I'm so done.
I was like, okay. So now me and Preston's gonna start walking, but it's a little rainy today. But I said, okay, I gotta get my little steps in.
We're gonna get our steps
But I thought I'm little, so these little 20 pounds I done gained. Y'all ain't trying to take my little hip away from me, okay?
We just high-fived on the first episode about that, and we not. And here we go on the second week. They got her on the treadmill. Okay, she was just celebrating growth, right? Is your doctor asset on liability? Because he messing up your assets.
Girl, see,
I'm telling you. Anywho, let's get to these comments.
You know what? I can't with you this morning. I just can't with you. He messing up my assets. Why was like hard to put this on there?
Oh yeah, look, I went back to my assets behind me. I'm sorry, my bad, y'all. That's just
see what you did.
Yeah.
See what you did.
Mental. Business or personal. Sometimes that skills as unbalanced. Yes. This is Tammy. It is true. So if your assets or liabilities, sometimes that skills as unbalanced. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. When you're looking at it like that, because now you got to look at what is going out, what is coming in, what is taken away, what is decreasing, what you need to get rid of because it's no longer serving you and it's pulling you downward. So yes, you got to be able to.
You need to gain, bring in more. Yeah.
So true.
That is true.
And that's what they said if you don't create something or become or find another stream of income,
multiple streams of
your life becomes a liability. Because I often say, when you think about it, if everybody continues to pay and never sell, or they buy and buy and buy it, then you're gonna buy your way out. So you have to be in the circle. So if you look at your reports at your thing and you see 1 million things coming out and 2 checks going in, you understand that your life is about to be a liability.
It ain't even adding up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because if 1 check don't come in, your whole life is you're liable to be homeless. That part. Yeah.
Don't be in that tent
it is definitely
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's
so
definitely.
That's why you gotta have that balance.
Yeah.
Coming in and going out.
That part.
Asset and liability gotta meet up with each other, honey. Yo, children, what?
My children were liabilities, but I pushed myself to give them a better life. So true. And that's what I was thinking at first about our kids, right? They become a liability at first because they dependent and they taking, and that's you can't. Right. So, their liability, of course, they feel you, they feed you, but you're thinking, and then, at the end of the day. So they will grow up to be assets to us eventually, because we will get old and hopefully they would outlive us. And they said the kids. And they will take care of us. Right? We take care of them while they're younger and when we get older. Is it saying? I think my sister said Saquon would say once a parent, twice a child. So you come in as a child, then you become a parent, and then older, as you age out, they you go back into perhaps not everybody, but still you still need somebody to check them or watch them. You say, how do we see it?
Just say no comment.
Yep, it's going because we sliding up. Assets.
Oh, we going.
So yeah, I'm going through the comments, and so just that good thing you could do when you trying to be professional,
honey, because we could see a
wide range. We got one thing that we could share, so we don't have to be on a million different. We got one focus. Love it. It comes up on my YouTube channel as well. So this is some good stuff, y'all. We are growing in the power of the resurrected Christ. Let me tell you. Growing in the power of the resurrected Christ. No lie. So you did a Bill Cosby on the treadmill. You remember Bill Cosby? Yes. Back when we could laugh and enjoy Bill Cosby, I tell you, they rob us of everything these days. Girl, we can't even enjoy Bill Cosby.
Don't do it.
We can't even have a good time no more.
Yes, I did, girl. And they was like, okay, this is where your target. This was your target. We needed you at. So, do you think you could go a little more, or do we need to stop? Because then I need to stop, flip you, and roll you so we can check your heartbeat while it's really beating fast. I was like, no, I'm having fun because this is exercise to me. She was like, okay, but come on, let's see how much you could go now. If you start getting tired, let me know. I was like, okay, I'm on there, girl. I'm like,
get it, girl.
I was like, no, I'm getting my exercise. I said, okay, all right, y'all, we can stop. She was like, all right, hurry up, stop, drop, and roll.
Are you serious? She tried to listen. They want to see what that heart be like.
She was like, hurry up. You get an
ultrasound. You say you want to really find out. The doctor just needs to be like, the bill is due. And you be like, oh, how does my heart respond? Now you know. Don't be running. Just give me a high risk problem. Don't put me on no treadmill because we gonna run. We've been running since.
They almost shot my heart when they gave me that estimate before I came for 446. They was like, you know, with insurance, your estimated amount for the procedure after insurance.
That's what they should have checked your heart.
Like, why y'all want to give me this before I go? And you wonder why my blood pressure rose up. They wrong for that, y'all. They wrong.
That's what I'm saying. They got you running where they just need to tell you what your bill is. Bill me right here in your face and then check my EKGs. And you let me know who's stressing me out. Is it that walk up the stairs or is it you, doctor? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you?
Give me that bill before I even get there.
So
we're trying to check on my
We found the source of your stress. It's these eggs. The egg prices got you stressing, girl. I know. Girl. You don't need this treadmill. You need a discount on the eggs. Oh my God.
I can't with you.
It's 2020. It's the post-pandemic stress. Girl. Honey, everybody need an EKG these days.
Right, because Myra checking everybody's blood pressure when they walk in here.
Oh my God.
Honey, you lucky he ain't here when you see her check your blood pressure.
Oh goodness. Y'all got me crying because I tell you, life is serious.
Got me crying. Sure. But you know what? Tears are answers. Are you
because we all know that you be like, I be God, dog. Them bills come around so fast. You be like, I know you lying, Lord. I know this ain't been 4 weeks.
Why my electric bill just in my email? That thing said $232, and then the damn gallon gas bill is $299. I'm like, well, goddamn.
Well, who else living here? Who moved in?
See, I moved out. What happened? It's only 3 of us. How much is y'all bills right now? Is that doctor gonna send me that bill for?
Is your house an asset or a liability? Let's talk about it.
I need to sell his thing.
Oh my God.
I need to put some people in
you got me crying, laughing. Let me stop. I cannot.
I need to turn this into an asset. I'm tired of paying this mortgage around here, honey, because I'm telling you.
You got to rent a room now.
See, I'm about to rent your room out, girl. And I don't want to hear about your stuff being moved either. Your figurines.
Listen, I know James about to go broke. And now he has a grandbaby. I can't give that.
And then you just want to give them everything, especially when they so little. Child, we at the Salvation Army. My mommy going to get little nuggets,
little this and that. Oh my God!
I'm like, Mom, he don't need nothing, but they just so little. You can't help it.
And you can't help it because when you go into the store, that liability draws you in so that you could become.
Yes, I did say Salvation Army.
That's right. Because we
some
like
Goodwill hunters and Salvation.
Not Goodwill hunters.
Goodwill hunting. My mother had me Goodwill hunting since I got here, honey. You find some good stuff. Yes. My
you know I love it. I'm a flea market queen, honey. Call me the flea market queen. I love it.
Somebody's trash is my treasure.
And somebody couponing is my pleasure. Okay. Somebody dress is my treasure, and your couponing is my pleasure. So I will kindly take that time for $5 off of Walmart price today, honey. I'm getting up early on Saturday.
Just taking a room in that closet. It's now my asset.
It's now my asset. I appreciate you for getting up early and figuring out how to play with those daggone coupons.
Girl, you ever go in? Well, I don't know. You ever come into the flea market or I go into Goodwill and you be like, oh, I came on a good day. Somebody got rid of all they 8.5 shoes.
And they didn't go nowhere in them. They ain't been nowhere.
Because they got so many.
Yeah. Especially if I go to that one off of Providence. Is it off of Providence?
Oh, yeah. I used to go there.
Oh my God! When I was working and was looking for dress pants for the Red Cross, honey, they had made a Red Cross collecting blood.
Talking about razor. Okay, we're gonna
get back to these comments. Right? James said you both have great personalities. I wish you both much success. I will continue to share when it pops up on my feed. Have an amazing day. Thank you, James. Thank you for tuning in for the first half. We are on to the second half.
Thanks for even tuning in, honey. We appreciate you.
Yes. And I'm releasing a new book, so I'm super excited. So we have author Nalette said, I did that test. My calves were on fire and went in. to cardiac arrest, put the paddles on. I was like, hit them down. Them doctors are
girl, yeah,
you almost went into cardiac arrest.
Girl, I got some good calf muscles. Because that's where you really feel it. Because when you walk in and stuff, you feel it. Your calves start burning.
Yes,
lady. My calves was burning. She was like, do you feel any pain? I said, you know what? I don't feel nothing up here, but I feel it all in my calves.
You know, that's how I used to be when I would run. No matter what size, when I would go run, and ride a bike. But you know what? I felt it. I used to feel it in my breathing, or you know what I mean. Like I never learned how to breathe right. Maybe like in through your nose, and I be like, and I be feeling like it's all hot.
And I was like, I don't even know how to breathe right now. I don't know what to do. She was like, well, definitely breathe.
Well, definitely breathe.
She was like, I don't want you to pass out. She said, well, maybe
we don't want you to become a liability.
No. I was like, okay, because I was like, okay. I was like, why am I holding my breath? Like, you know, you like.
You gotta keep
up with keep in your mind, keeping up with the, like, just be quiet. Let me focus.
Concentrate.
But then I wasn't breathing. I was like,
and that's my problem.
Like, see,
I can't do both my words out.
To pass out.
That's one of the things I had to learn, breathing. But my legs and stuff will be doing fine. I tell myself my body is fine. If my mind can lead it to the mile point, I'll make it. But yeah, I think I was doing okay with the jogging. But you know what I found when I rode the bike? I did a 30-day where I rode the bike a mile every day. And I was a terrible mile runner. Like running has never been my thing.
My legs is long, but it ain't for running.
It ain't for that life. So, but when I finished my 30 days of riding the bike, the gift of it all was I was able to run a mile in like 2 songs. So about 6 to 8 minutes. And I could never do that. And then it went down to like because I didn't realize that when I was riding the bike, it was getting my wind up. And that's what was suffering in the run, my wind, being able to brace and run. So now I wasn't concentrating on that because I'm sitting in my own head and I'm working, so I'm breathing better, so I don't have all that stuff. So when I went back 30 days later and started running, I became a marathon champ. Let me tell you.
Practice makes permanent.
And I didn't even know. It was building me. And sometimes that liability is building you into an asset.
Correct. Come on now. After
so
being a liability too long,
it teaches you to be an asset.
You're liable to become an asset at some point.
Come on now, won't he do it?
All right now.
That kid is liable to become an asset, right? They in the league.
Absolutely.
All them games you went to, all of them times, all of them recitals, all of those singing, all of them plays, and you're like, oh my God, they're starring in a movie. That's that liability that became an asset. What you laughing at?
Oh, but Misha talking about HOA.
Talking about raising dues to 232. Well, damn, how much water are we using?
Oh, girl, wait a minute.
HOA.
That's a month?
232. Let's see what that number. 3, 4, 5,
is
6,
that
7.
Month,
that's
girl?
completion, honey. They're trying to complete.
Oh, your water is included in your HOAs? Right. How much? Well, when they talking about increasing, they killing me, honey.
Listen, everybody increasing what you pay, what you're liable to, but they ain't increasing your asset.
Yeah,
nobody's having that conversation.
But I think our HOA in my community is $450 a year. So we pay like $225 January through March, and then pay the other $225 April through May. No, June April or something like that. They make us pay it in the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Listen, girl, I'm saying they need to be cutting everybody grass for these prices. Why you don't got a whole thing that go on? They go right to the neighborhood. That's another topic for another day.
To be here?
Yeah, I said the house that we buy next, our next house will have no HOAs. I'm hoping to find somebody who's ready to get rid of the house.
Monthly. Got you.
Oh, that's monthly. Yeah.
Oh, townhouses is monthly. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Because your dad always did. They always had people that came and did the house when the only time he had a townhouse, right? That's why he liked it, right? You don't want to do all the extra. He liked it, the feel of
they do the common areas or something like that.
Yeah, because they kind of like, do they cut y'all grass? Because I'm thinking so. I don't never remember.
Depending on the town.
When we stayed in the townhouse off of South Tryon,
I mean, you ain't really got grass to be like so detrimental to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, they
probably just get a little bit of the. Cause I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's that what's the name?
It ain't that much to be like.
Yeah. Goodwill up around Lake Norman, them rich folk. Come on now. Now that we love to find a good Goodwill.
Honey. You have all the name brand stuff.
Oh wait, Lord, Lake Norman too far for us.
Oh no, Lake Norman.
Lake Norman too far for us. We Lake Wiley, baby.
Yeah. We Lake Wiley.
Yes, honey. We ain't drivers over here, honey. It's where our drivers take us.
That part.
I want to ride a bike. I need to sit and fit my assets comfortable. That.
You'll be able to do it, girl. You gotta get positioned right. Get positioned right on that seat, honey. Yes.
Yeah, she did say that, correct. All outside, including roof, is included. Oh. All right. That's good.
Girl, where you see all that?
It's right here. I'm reading it over here.
Oh, gotcha.
I touched it, and then
when you touch it. Okay.
Yeah, when I touch it, it'll bring it here, but then it go blank over there. We learning this behind the scenes things.
Oh, when you touch it here, it comes up there.
That part.
Gotcha.
That part.
I got you.
But yeah, that's period point blank. That is period point blank.
Including the roof is included now.
Yeah, that's what she said. It's including the roof and everything.
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. So you ain't gotta worry about if it needs to be replaced. The HOA. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
So good. That's a good.
So when you compare little stuff compared to what somebody.
But
they need to be.
But I'm trying to think. It's like insurance, right? When they gonna give you something back on it? Like when you gonna give me back on it? If I go 10 years and everything's fine, when I'm gonna get my money back? So,
but you know what? Your insurance, and that's why you gotta keep shopping.
They call us a liability, but they the liability if you ask me.
Child, it's all a business.
Yeah, everything's a business, and so if they say it's necessary, it's necessary. If you don't
put in a claim, and when you do, they be trying to get out of it. That part.
Depending on who you with.
Assets versus a liability. What say you?
Yeah, well. What she said. I'll take y'all next time. We can go to lunch up at the boathouse, then go to Goodwill. Yes, baby. Take us.
Yes, let's
pick us up. We entrepreneurs. We be just let's make a date. Whatever date that is.
That happen.
Down. All the money grab. That part.
Yeah.
Yep.
All the money. You better say that, girl.
Yeah.
All the money grab.
It is all the money grab.
That's why I'm like, child.
That's why I just said at the beginning. You gotta create a business. Yes. We got another person in the building. I'm in. We got Tammy gonna roll out with us. Sound like a day of us having a good day, girls. We need to write that down. Make it a date. Yes, honey. Tammy is in, honey. She free as a bird selling them candles around. I'm so proud of you, boo. I'm so proud of you. Arthur Lynette, we need to write off that part. That part. You need to write off. What you found?
I'm doing so. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing my hairstylist is actually highlighting me for the month of January. All her clients, the entrepreneurs, no entrepreneurs. So everybody can say I'm going on.
Nice.
So she's like, listen, I want to spotlight you for January, the month of January. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be on Monday, this Monday coming up, the 30th. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do a live on her Facebook Live. Mm-hmm. And she's gonna spotlight me. So we're gonna do probably like a half an hour.
Nice.
Where she's gonna ask me questions and just spotlight me, and we're gonna have like a little talk. And she's gonna ask me questions about credit, my field and what clients.
I'm loving everybody.
I'm gonna definitely be. And I got another thing coming up February on Remount Road. I'm doing a segment with a realtor. She asked me to come and talk and do the credit piece.
Nice.
So I do have some stuff coming up, y'all. And I will definitely post it. I'm just checking the flyer so before we post it to make sure it's cool.
It's cool.
So yeah.
You'll be able to tune in on Monday at 7 p.m.
Yep.
1:30.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the 30th?
Yeah, Monday, January 30th.
See?
At 7.
Keegan her assets right.
You got to put yourself out there, honey.
I'm seriously. And
put
so
yourself out there, because
I think that's what it's all about, is asking yourself, what makes me an asset? Right? So make a list. Make a list of the things that add to you and the things that take away from you, right? And figure out what habits and things that are making you an asset and what habits are making you a liability. That is what it is. And so once you decide and you look at your list, now you move forward in what direction you're trying to go in. What kind of direction? What do you want to be received as? Do you want to be received as the person that when you know them people when your phone ring and you like, oh Lord, and then you know them people at your phone, you be like, you're ready for a conversation. You got the people that complain all the time. You got the people that are going through. You got the people that are looking for advice. And just, it doesn't matter what it is, but depending on how you show up will determine the mood, right? And so you got to ask yourself, am I an asset or a liability in my relationships, right? Am I giving to receive? Am I expecting without giving? That makes you a liability. And the reason why kids, as amazing as they are, the way we give the joke, that part, the way we make the joke about them being a liability is only because they're dependent, right? They don't have the capability for you to expect something in return. But when we're in relationships, the reason why our feelings get hurt is because we expected somebody to be an asset and they became a liability. And then it, disrupted our course.
Or they stay a liability and never get to the asset part.
Right.
At any point, and is lingering too long with your capability to be a liability. If
they stay a liability, I think that's your fault.
That's on you.
That's on you.
That's on you.
Because if you met them as a liability, then you thought that you could be their God. You can't change nobody. So you must have assumed that your assets could cover their liabilities.
Or your assets was enough.
It was enough. You thought that you could cover it. And then in the relationship, you found out you couldn't afford it, right? I can't afford to allow you to be a liability to me. And now we have to break ties because I no longer have what it takes to be able to move forward. And so that's why it's important to make sure you know that people can afford the time they spend with you. Because if you become too much of somebody that takes, they can't afford the time, right? They can't afford that experience. And so when we think about it, if somebody is a liability to you and you maintain that, then that's on you, because you get to dictate how your life shows up. And you have to create boundaries. You have to have limitations. You have to know what matters and what don't, so that you don't get stuck in that pain of feeling upset and feeling mad about what didn't go right?
Let them see. Look at him.
Yeah, you see, this where we at.
This is who I'm rubbing. I know you like, what's she doing? Oh no, Gooch, we don't do that.
Gooch, what you gonna get? You gonna get licked in the face, girl? Don't tell Gooch
we don't do that. So let me put you down, because I'm showing out, because I don't do this, honey. But he just won't. He keep jumping. So I'm like, look at me.
Hello, what y'all doing? Y'all still talking?
See, now,
so proud of you, sister and cousin. Y'all, my puds. Oh, you know that's Nisha Buzz. We her puds. My puds. Author Lynette says, I need to be bougie for a day and eating with them rich folk and have tea and watercress sandwiches. Listen, unless I'm fasting, my stomach ain't bougie.
Oh, Lord.
I'm always bougetto. My stomach remains bougetto. I'm married to a chef. So my kids are liabilities. They have the audacity to have bougetto stomachs.
Right? They never had school lunch, honey.
Yes, they don't even eat school lunch. They refuse.
You ever go? They'll go hungry, and you can pick up something to eat from any part of the house you go in. I'll never starve when I go in.
Can't walk in ready to eat. She just be snacking, snibbling.
It's something everywhere to eat.
There's a plate that ain't been finished. You gonna bite the plate, eat a shrimp.
I'm gonna eat somebody leftover chicken. They done bit off of it.
Don't let it be no gravy left around. Lord, keep looking for rice.
Tell them what gravy? I said I wanted for my birthday. She was like, okay, Kia, what you want for your birthday? What I said?
She wanted gravy. She wanted Chef Ron to make her a pot of gravy.
But y'all, if y'all taste it, you will understand why. He cold with it. Oh, we ain't even gonna get on Chef Ron, because once this flour come out, everybody gonna have that flour.
Everybody gonna have that flour. Everybody.
The gifts and talents, honey. Just give me some gravy.
That word, do you say it again? I don't even know what word we was on, girl. We been giving too many words. Look, we so late to the comment. I'm like, what word? Nope, not coming over. What you mean you ain't coming over, Misha? I wanted to say that word, buchetto. Oh, got it. That part. Right. You will not go hungry or snackless over there. You will not. Nicole, you know. My buddy Nicole. That's my boo.
Even in the kids' room. I go in the kids' room, I'm picking up stuff and eating.
Oh, she talking about the dog. No. You know Misha. You know Misha.
Not coming over yet. He little.
Misha don't play with no
dogs. Misha don't play with it because you know she flew over the couch with Chase. Oh, now that was a video.
Well, if you had caught that, y'all would be viral to this day. You could keep on sharing it and get paid every time you reshare it. Okay, that's the one thing about digital; they can't cap it, and so you could have it run out, and it can go amazing. If it's that funny, you can do it again and let it run out and get paid over and over on the same content. That's what the digital masterpiece is. Digital videos is an asset, right? Not coming out of your old way of thinking makes you a liability, you know? Yeah. So many people lost businesses and they couldn't adjust because I can't do online. I can't trust it. Let me tell you something. I was like stuck for a minute paying my bills online and stuff, not during the pandemic, but a little bit time before that, because, you know, my aunts and, you know, people that was over us, they just didn't trust it from that time, right? It was new to them. So it's like, we're going to put our numbers on the computer and they just gonna take it now. Let me tell you, people be taking your stuff, so they were clear on what the risk was, but it definitely was hard for people to adjust to a new way of living, and you know, so that adjustment is hard.
Because let me tell you, my mother said,
you don't eat no more.
Tell her that story. Yo,
let me tell y'all. When you have a relationship with your mom and your parents, honey, let me tell you something. It would do you justice as a parent to be able to go from the parent to the friend, because the type of relationship you can have with your parent after you become grown can be so good when a parent can adjust, that they come through you, they don't belong to you. Fast forward to this story. We are chilling at my house. We actually in my room. It's like 4 of us laying around. We like big kids. Kia laying on the bed. I'm over here my Dale talking. Somebody else's kid was started.
Yes,
Star was there. So we just Ty and John. We just all sitting around laughing, joking. Kia is laying across my bed because I'm telling you, Kia gonna come get comfortable. When the phone rings, it is Aunt Diane, honey. Kia looks and she opens up the phone.
My mama.
Let me tell you something. No, we didn't even hear hello. It went on speaker and it was like, Kia, don't eat no mother effing tilapia. What else did she say? That was it.
That was it. I was
like, Kia was like, okay,
mom.
Click, and she hung up, honey. She had just saw a special that somebody had tilapia and something happened to their mouth.
Swole up and broke out or something. And she said
that thing was.
She
so
had
funny.
A piece of tilapia and her face started tingling.
And she said that thing out. Called Kia was like, Kia, as if, girl, just in case you about to eat the tilapia right now, don't eat that.
And she was not playing with it. Okay, yo, why everybody bust out?
I mean, laughing? We was crying laughing.
So now they be teasing me. So now they.
So now when we see her, we be like, Kia. So that's why she laughed that hard when Chef Ron decided to put Kia. Don't eat that tilapia, okay? Yes. So you heard it here. Tilapia. I don't want nobody to sue us. We don't want Oprah level, so we want to go to court for this. So while we still on the lower end, don't eat no money.
If y'all eat tilapia, keep on doing it, honey. But she was just saying her experience that day.
No, don't keep on doing it. We ain't at the level where we can't tell the truth. When the higher you go, the less truth they can tell. Then they gonna hold you to your truth. The truth is, it ain't good for you. We had to let it go. I love tilapia too. It is man-made.
Because it don't have no bones. I like stuff with no bones, so it's an easy to eat fish.
That filet, I'm with the filet because sometimes you're gonna catch a little bones in your stuff, but tilapia is definitely.
So now
it just came out of nowhere. So yeah, you gotta make it what it is. maybe one y'all could have an entrepreneur ladies coffee conversations lunch and have your hubby cook for us. I'm just saying.
Girl,
I've seen him cook one time on your live. Yummy. Yeah, that part. We are about to bring back One Bite with the Paulins, where we'll be cooking, and so we will have a menu out for the month of February. So we're gonna start Black History Month, honey, because that's how we do it.
And we're gonna start some. We do our virtual stuff. When we definitely do a physical event, though, we will definitely Chef Ron.
Nobody else can cook for me. I'm blessed. I'm so blessed.
Now, when you got your own personal chef, honey,
that's personally the best chef.
But wait a minute, his company is One Bite. What else I need to say? Because one bite is all it takes, okay? And you gonna be like, God dang, I can't wait to have some more.
That part. That part. Chef Ron is the bomb. I'm telling you.
That's right. $17 to $32 per person.
That's it.
You got a special event y'all want
just a few people. That's right.
Absolutely. Oh, he's the one to call.
Yep.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh, my goodness.
If he ain't booked,
we should do a dinner. We might just throw them tables around and move it out the living room and do a couple's dinner. That would be so nice. And we can host it at the house. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, it's so much to do.
Yeah, we got them tables. We could lay out the tables and decorate it and have a nice time.
I'm selfish. We don't need a lot of people.
We don't need a lot of people.
Nobody else can experience it and have some.
We get a good.
She gonna do an intimate one for just her and her boo.
That part. That part.
Girl, get some crab legs.
And get them crab. Oh, let me pull out our book so I can find out.
Shrimp and grits.
What's our?
That's gonna be 32 per person.
What's our word for the day?
What's the
and I do have a relationship one too. I gotta bring.
You got a relationship?
I put like 4 different ones of them. Ones of them.
Because they was good prices, honey.
Yes, honey. So this was a good topic: assets and liabilities. I hope you think about it in the financial part. And let that be your blueprint to understand what it means to have an asset and what it means to have a liability, right? And so the liability is taken from you, the asset is added to you, right? And so that's how you want to think of it. And so if you make it your intention to pay attention to the things that are added and the things that are taken away, you can actually align yourself in a way that takes you exactly where you want to be. It will.
Yeah, and don't think so negative, because anything of a liability could be turned into an asset. It's just in all in how you do things.
She talking about hell no, I need second and third place.
I can't. You gonna be sitting there full.
Yeah, but once he's hosting, though, the food is there. There's always gonna be extra.
It's gonna be more than enough
because he knows how to stretch it to make it worth your dollar and make you holler.
What's your budget?
Make you holler for $1.
And it's worth every dime. Okay.
Come on now. So I'm going to do prayers and promises for mothers. And only because I say a mother, we all mother. You don't have to actually have a child to actually mother. We mothered. I was mothering before I was a mother. Right? Whether I stepped in for my siblings and all that stuff. So it's like that is given that nurturing aspect even before, you know what I mean, you get to the actual thing, because you got to be qualified for the job. So yeah, it qualifies you. Gucci. Get your life, Gucci.
Please.
Oh.
Courtney.
Courtesy. You thought Courtney had a word in the book.
Wait, my mother was like, you know why I said Courtney? It looked like Courtney. But mommy was just saying Byron makes her laugh so much. He reminds her.
Because he don't never have the right name. Courtney.
And he was like when y'all was doing Joanna Man.
She
was like, he had her in stitches, and he told her, you need to be a damn comedian because somebody will pay you. You got my stomach.
Listen, Chef Ron said that all the time. Courtney is funny as I don't know what. They call each other their daddy. Like he talk to your stepmama. I'm his stepmama. Oh, they got jokes. They got so much jokes, but it's hilarious. Shout out. They did just lose their dad, so shout out to Chris and Courtney. See, they bring that. Yeah, so shout out to my condolences for sure. Oh, let's do a couples dinner and conversation. Yes, at the bar.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be a perfect time. If everybody had a drink at the bar, we're going to get the real. Give them one drink and the honest juice to come. Now, don't get them drunk now. Then they'd be divorced. But if you give them one drink, you have a good conversation and not a drunk conversation, not a divorcing. But go too far, you'll go too far. You'll make that asset a liability. But anyway. Watch your manners, watch yourself. But we're gonna do today is courtesy, so I think it's perfect. I said liability, you have to be courteous.
Be courteous, please.
Not Courtney courtesy, okay? It is missing just it looks just like it. I love that's hilarious. Each of us should please our neighbors for their good, to build them up. Come on now. We just talking about assets. God just is always riding us in the right direction. For even Christ did not please himself, but as it is written, the insults of those who insult you have fallen on me. Romans 15:2-3. Welcome strangers, because some who have done this have welcomed angels without knowing it. Hebrews 13:2. Remind God's people to obey rules and authorities. Remind them to be ready to do what is good. Tell them not to speak evil things against anyone. Remind them to live in peace. They must consider the needs of others. They must always be gentle toward everyone. Lord, your words are beautiful, life-giving, and inspiring. I wish all of mine were the same. Please mend the hearts I've hurt with my words, including those of my children. When unkindness or criticism tries to leave my mouth, let it be caught in my throat. Then fill me with words that give life and a desire to share those words with the children you have blessed me with. And the question of the day is, why is it sometimes difficult to place the needs of your children before your own? Good God Almighty. So, that's a good question, right? And so in this day and time, I think it's an amazing question. Tomorrow we're going to do how special are you, where you're one of a kind. Okay. So definitely you want to tune in, and we're going to definitely go over that. But I think that will lead us right into it, because for our children, we were meant to be assets. And unfortunately, everybody is not an asset to their children. Some people live in liabilities, right? I would say, as much as I love my dad, he was a liability to my spirit, right? And so he was an asset because he created me. Without the seed, I wouldn't be here. But he was a liability because of his affliction and how it affected my being. And so you can be an asset, you can be a liability, but it's about being intentional and realizing that, you know, they must come before you. It's a sacrifice, right? And so they come through you, they don't belong to you. And that means God trusted you with them. So we got to remember that. They come through you. They don't belong to you. God has entrusted you with them. So stop taking ownership and take a position, right? And so be intentional, because you want them to become an asset. And the way they become assets is watching how you show up. And it's not in their DNA, it's in their CNA. Because the DNA is going to tell you who they are, the gifts, the things that they embody. But the CNA is going to show you how they operate in that thing. And so you teach them to operate in the gift that is them. And so it starts with you and it ends with you. And so you want to make sure that they know that they are valued, that they are an asset to you. Yep. So I thought that was a great way to end. God wants us to know that, honey, be courteous. Be mindful, be kind. Be courteous of others, honey. Because you is kind. You is smart, girl. And you is talking. I'm over here laughing. What is you laughing at? Know what I was thinking, girl. I don't even know what you were thinking. I don't even know if they could know. You were saying how your parents. I was like, yeah, my parents are an asset to me. And then I was like, until my mother got dropped off. My mother was like, Kia, go get my pants cigarettes. I was like, you're damn liability. You're damn liability. But you grow, yes. But if I wanted to do what I wanted to do, I had to get. I had to go do what she said, right? So that she's good and I could be good. You said you knew how to be an asset so you can rely on her abilities. Look, you knew how to be an asset so you can rely on her ability to say yes. How many of us know? I can turn this liability to my asset. I tell my kids every day. I remember when we was growing up with Christmas, a month of December, honey, everybody was cleaning up. Anybody tell you nothing. You had the best grades of your whole year, your whole career. December was the best grades of your career. Go ahead and do your lower average. For those who celebrated Christmas. Oh, you had your ducks in a row because you know that if you didn't prove to be an asset,
you was gonna be messed up.
your ability to get what you wanted on Christmas Day was not going to happen. So,
Slim.
you know,
Slim to none.
we got these new age parents that just be like, we remember what our parents did to us, so we be thinking about it.
You would think so, right? Because
it's that orange coffee and
girl.
But yes, so we are ending our hour. It is at 9:28. This has been heck of a conversation, if I do say so myself. Absolutely. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Thank you for the wisdom and intellect.
We love you both. Oh, thank you.
Much.
Thank you.
This, though.
I don't want to mess up your name, so we're going to just go Muhammad. Am I saying that right? Kia, you figure? Hafiza. If we're right, give it a thumbs up.
I love that.
Hafiza. It is. Nice. That's why you don't want to mess that up.
No, it's so pretty. If we're saying it right, wow, that is pretty.
That is very pretty.
Yes.
Very pretty. I just love it, Nicole. Listen, I'm so glad that you guys have enjoyed our time with you. It has definitely been our pleasure. Listen, it's about waking up and making today count.
That's it. And we were blessed to wake up this morning. So if God allowed us to breathe and open up our eyes to have another day, we gotta make it count.
Another day, another dollar.
Come on now. I need to find something to be selling and making $1. Getting through some coffee mugs.
So something, girl, you know I got.
You know what I'm saying?
You know we're gonna start going out in the boutique and make some mugs and everything.
We need some coffee and conversation mugs. So when y'all join and everybody have their mugs,
we could definitely do that.
Like the view, good morning. Everybody have
we can make some mugs. We definitely can make some
conversation mugs.
I got the machine. We just gotta do it. That's it. We just
Come
gotta
on now.
Okay, we're gonna list some people.
Look, this is what I'm talking about. Add things to income stream.
That part.
Okay.
That part.
Thanks.
We are a reflection of each other. Period.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely.
We serve to be served. We serve to be served.
We are all here for each other, right?
Period. That part.
So we are passing the baton, and y'all keep passing it to to someone else
until tomorrow. That's part. So all day pass it. Remember, wake up and make today count. God bless you with breath. That means it doesn't matter what happened yesterday. It don't even matter what could happen tomorrow. As long as you appreciate today
and make that part count. Put your stamp on today so that someone know you was here, you existed, and you made a difference in someone else's life.
Period. You became an asset and not a liability.
Come on now.
The job is yours. So remember, it is a relay race, and somebody is relying on you to turn your heartbeat into a soul beat in order to leave your soul print. Because the fingerprint tells us what you got wrong in this world, but the soul print, it tells us what you got right. And what God got right is you. So remember, you can never turn on anybody else's light, but you can provide enough light for them to find their switch. So stay lit in this world so somebody can find their way out of the darkness. It is your responsibility.
Yes, I love
Anything else you want to say?
So I choose me.
Hashtag no more excuses because you were born enough. Love grows everything. Love yourself first. We'll see you back here at 8:30 in the morning for coffee and conversations, because we have decided to be an asset in 2023 and not a liability. What you come to do?
And when I become loud, check me.
Check me. Who gonna check me, boo? You. Till tomorrow. We love you.
Bye, y'all.
You guys are the best. Wake up and make today count.
Absolutely.
Peace out.